They weren't sent there to fight. They were sent there because something had gone wrong. When an entire team suddenly stopped responding on Jeju Island, Goto sent Ippei Izawa and Kei to find out what happened. You already know what they found, but look at that moment again. They weren't searching for the Ant King. They weren't looking for another battle. They were trying to understand why a team of S-rank hunters had simply disappeared. Then they found them. The bodies were there, but the hunters weren't. And that detail changes the way you can look at Ippei's final mission. Because the first thing he encountered wasn't the creature that would kill him. It was evidence that something had already gone terribly wrong. Ippei and Kei had been fighting ordinary ants just moments earlier. They knew the island was dangerous. They knew what the raid was supposed to look like. But what they found didn't fit that picture. An entire team had been wiped out before anyone could even understand what had happened. Then Kei reacted to the presence of something nearby, and suddenly the investigation was over. They weren't trying to find the threat anymore. The threat had found them. That's what makes Ippei interesting. Not how long he survived, not how powerful he was, and not the fact that he was an S-rank hunter. It's the position the story placed him in. He was sent to make sense of something that didn't make sense. And before he could report what he'd discovered, he became part of the same mystery he had been sent to investigate. You already know how the encounter ends, but now look at what it means. Ippei entered that area believing there was a situation to understand. What he discovered was that the situation itself was something the hunters had misunderstood. And that difference matters, because strength can prepare you for a dangerous situation. Experience can prepare you for an unfamiliar one, but neither guarantees that you've understood what you're actually facing. That's why Ippei doesn't need a long backstory to matter. His role is contained inside one moment. The moment you realize the thing you're trying to understand may already be beyond your understanding. And maybe you've experienced a version of that yourself. You meet someone and think you understand them. You enter a situation and think you know how it will end. You make a decision because everything seems obvious. Then something changes, and suddenly you realize you weren't looking at the whole picture. So maybe the question isn't whether Ippei understood the danger in time. Maybe it's this: how often do we confuse being familiar with something with actually understanding it? Because sometimes the hardest thing to recognize isn't what we don't know, it's what we were certain we already knew.